Good morning, guys. I was out of Fireline. I'm still pretty much out of Fireline. I'm so out of Fireline, I actually had to go to the Beadaholic and buy some Wildfire from Beadalon. This is also 0.06. I never used it. I will use that, of course, in the future because I'm out of Fireline. This is my my last Fireline, 0.06. I really hate it when I'm out, and I ordered some, but the guy refuses to ship to the Netherlands. He ships everywhere else in Europe except to the Netherlands, so he refused my order. Anyway, I'm also pretty much out of black Fireline. This is the smoke color, so what I did was I went to the fishing store and I got me this one. Now this one is thinner. This is 0.08 millimeters, so that's about half the thickness in size of the Beadsmith Fireline. You can also feel that, but it works pretty good, and it's even thinner, so you can go through your beads more often. So I would say go check out your fishing store if you can get some Fireline there, and even if it's smoke, well, there's a lot of black projects you can make with that. And what I also did was, yay, I got me Sharpies, all kinds of colors. And these will be used for my Superduo projects, so I can color my Fireline. I've seen other people do this, so I'm gonna try that. And as soon as I get me some white Fireline again, I'm gonna color up the thread to match for my Superduo. But of course you can match that if you use other kinds of colors beads that you rather do. So that was a smart plan. I adapted that, and let's see what will happen with that. But first now, we're gonna make the diamond-shaped earrings, and I'm going to use some Fireline that I got from the fishing store, but you can use your 0.06, and you would have to use the black one though, or, well, you can use the white one, but it wouldn't look so good. So first I'm going to do that. Need my glasses. There. And my needles are really bent. I need to get me some new needles. Anyway, you got about an arm span wide. And I'm going to pick up 8 Superduos. And it doesn't matter what color you use. This is, let me see what this is. This is Superduo Slipperite Jet. Is that correct? Slipperite? I don't know. I'm gonna pick up 8. I do like the Superduos with the double effects though. And now I'm gonna go through all of these again. I figured out why that's done, because your bead hole in the middle will be more round. So let's do that. Go through all 8 of them again. Of course in the bottom hole, not in the top holes. And now I'm going to tie a double knot. 1. I'm going to do that 2 times. 2. And like what we did with the other one, first you go into the bottom bead hole. Like that. And another neat trick I found out is that if you take the tail end and you put it through the top hole, then it won't be so difficult to tie off your knots later on because you're 1 row up. So then you take your long thread and you go through the top hole, and then pull that through, pull that tight, and turn that around so you can work forward. Now put on 2 seed beads size 11/0. I got Miyuki's here, black color. Putting them in there. And I'm picking up another 2. I'm going back in that same hole. Let me see if I can zoom you guys in a little bit more. Okay. Pick up another 2. 1, 2. Into the next one. Pick up another 2. 1, 2. Into the next one. Pick up another 2. 1, 2, go back into that same hole, pick up another 2, 1, 2, go into the next hole, pick up another 2, next hole, pick up another 2, through that same hole, pick up another 2, next hole, pick up another 2, next hole, pick up another 2, same hole, pick up another 2, next hole, into the 2 and the Superduo top bead, turn it around, go up 1, and as you can see we already have like a sort of a square shape. And now we're going to add the last ones, which is, I'm going to use metallic color. It's gunmetal or hematite, whatever you like to use or whatever you call it. And I'm going to go down into the seed bead, and I'm going to pick up the next 2 seed beads to go along with that. Go into the Superduo, and just I'm working my way to the next corner here. So I got 2 seed beads that I'm picking up. I'm going into the seed bead, and I'm going to pick up another metallic color, and I'm just going to go down into the 2 seed beads and the Superduo as far as you can, just push it through. I'm going to pick that up, 2 more, going up again, picking up a metallic, and going down 3 again, into the Superduo, 2 seed beads, up the last corner, adding another metallic, going down 2, and I'm going to go up again to that next corner, because now we need a loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go through that loop several times. Going through there again. Just about 4 times will be enough. Although I do have to say that this thread being thinner, I can go through there a couple of times more if I would like. But 4 is still enough, I think. So, that's basically it. You got yourself a little diamond. And if you want, of course, you can add another one underneath here. And you can do that the same as I did in that other video. Okay, next thing is find your other thread. That's here. And it's coming out of the Superduo on the left side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down 1 seed bead. I'm going to go in the Superduo backwards. And now I'm just going to go pick up these 2 again. I'm going into the Superduo, picking up the 2 into the Superduo, picking up the 2, and I'm not pulling tight here, into the Superduo, picking up 2, going all the way around back. And this is, I found that doing it this way is a little bit more work, but the good thing is that, because normally you would go back to the bottom hole and then you would try and get to that other thread that's down there, but then you kind of screw up the nice round hole that you have right here. So we're just going back, back, back. In one more time. In the last 2. And now we meet up with the other thread. So now we can knot off. 1, 2, I like 3. And then just kind of work your threads away. And that goes 2. And you can go up if you want, but I'm just going to go same direction back, Superduo, and down, and pull that tight, and cut that off. Take the other thread, put that on your needle, and work that to the other side. And that's basically just to get it away from the knot. So, there. We got one little pretty diamond, and if you want squares, then, well, basically that's it. Can you do it with 4? Well, maybe you can, but you have to design that. So, let's do another one. And since my thread was 1 arm span wide, I still have enough to make a second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we got 1 Superduo, and that you might bump into that. That hole is closed, but if you push that through, you should be able to get that out. Might cost you a needle though, but I got the hole through. So it sometimes will happen. And going through there again. Make sure you get them all, that you didn't skip one. Double knot. 1, 2. And I'm going to push that needle through first so I don't forget that. There. And then I'm going to pick up the other one. And it's going to go in there, because that's more difficult to do if you already have the other thread in there. So now you can do it with your hands. You don't have to pick up your needle for that. Get the other thread backwards, and I'll turn it around and start with 1, 2 again. 1, 2, back in the same hole. Now, of course, if you want these underneath each other, then you need to make this round and not add that last one, but connect it like that. And you can make 3, of course, too. That would be really pretty. And I'm wondering if you can already see what kind of bracelet you could make out of that if you would just put them together like that. So, you know, that's possible too. And just think the rest of them here. So that's pretty cool. But I'm going to leave them like that. And that leaves me to just add these. So you got your... I always pull them up because they're always in the way. And open that up. Push that in another direction. Forward or backward, doesn't really matter. Whatever you prefer. Put them on your little loop. Put them back in position. And then I pull that one back down on there. There, that's all there is to it. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was short, but it's still pretty. And maybe I've given you a couple of ideas of what to do next. Maybe make a bracelet, or make them 3, or, you know, whatever you like. Have fun. Bye.